What's up, Taiji Fam? Welcome back to another video with the Taiji Legacy. In today's video, I'm going to teach you or tell you guys why you're not building muscle with pull-ups. It's a very simple and quick video. Let's get right to it. It is raining, but yeah, no excuses. Let's get into it.
You don't fuck with a god.
Alright, getting straight into the video. The first thing that we have to settle, I don't think we've ever said this before, but for me personally, I created this myself, and it's pretty coincidental if I do say so myself. The acronym is DIE, and what I like to say is that this is the equation for making progress in anywhere, whether you're in the gym or whether you're working out in the park. So the D stands for difficulty, the I stands for intensity, and the E stands for effort. And what we like to say is, if going into any kind of workout, whether you're trying to build muscle, trying to lose fat, you're doing cardio, whatever it may be, if you are not literally dying, DIE, you are not going to make any progress whatsoever. Alright, so you really need to ask yourself a few questions, alright? From the DIE, how difficult is this exercise? How intense is this exercise? And how much effort am I actually putting in? That's where the title stands. Why you're not building muscle with any kind of workout. Even though the title is why you're not building muscle with pull-ups, why you're not building your back with pull-ups. This can go across any kind of goal that you're working towards. With any kind of programming, when you're programming and structuring your workouts, if you are not meeting the requisites, the prerequisites, the requirements of DIE, you are not going to make progress. So you really need to ask yourself, when programming a pull workout, a push workout, cardio workout, heel workout, any kind of workout, is this exercise difficult? What kind of muscle building techniques am I actually putting into to make this exercise intensity? And finally, effort. How much effort are you willing to give in order to provide enough of a stimulus to break down the muscle tissue and to build muscle? Simply for you guys, if you guys are having trouble with building muscle, calisthenics in general, building muscle with bodyweight training only, it comes down to DIE and your programming and structuring of your workouts. Everything here matters. What exercise you are actually making and constructing together, the order of exercises that you're actually putting together to work synergistically, I hope. Calisthenics may be easy for some, but if your workouts, if you're going into any kind of workout and those workouts are easy for you, you're doing push-ups, you're racking up pull-ups, you're racking up muscle-ups, and you are not struggling with it, your workout is dog shit. You are not going to progress from that. You are not going to get stronger, you are not going to get bigger, you're not going to get more shredded. You are not going to progress, you are not going to advance. So this is what you really have to consider the next time you go into any kind of workout, not just a pull workout. Whether it could be a heel workout, it could be a push workout, a shoulder, trap, calf, legs, anything. DIE, if you're not willing to diet, if you're not willing to give that effort, you will not be able to progress, you will not be able to build muscle or make gains from them. In a later video, we'll actually cover the red flags or signs that you guys need to consider of why you will not be making gains. This is just going into a normal workout. Maybe it even may go into at-home stuff, so the nutrition part of training as well and trying to meet your goals, that equation as well. And the biggest takeaway message for you guys, I forgot to mention, is that you really need to make sure that you have adequate variation and adequate muscle building techniques, or techniques that are actually going to make the exercise that you're performing a lot more difficult. So an example of this could include headbangers, where you're alternating your grip midst the workout, midst the exercise. So you can go from a normal pronated headbanger, and then you can go 1.5 rep and then a full, and then you can switch. You're still holding up there, you go half with the supinated, you go full, and then keep alternating. Another one is the L-sit comboing, all right? So it's L-sit chin up while you have a combo that synergistically helps with the muscles that you're trying to work. So the L-sit chin up, for example, you do an L-sit chin up and then you go out into a supinated headbanger. And the last example of this, we'll be covering this in a later video, guys, so don't you need to worry about that. So we're actually coming out with best pulling exercises that you can do to build a bigger back, and we're also coming out with the greatest muscle building techniques that you guys can use to make your workouts and make your pulling exercises a lot harder as well. And the last example is what we like to call muscle building technique is body control. And this is when you're actually stepping or moving your body in a certain intentional direction in order to make your muscles work together. All right, so we're talking about circle chin up. So yeah guys, we're actually coming out with like a part 2, part 3, just going on the lines of the best pulling exercises to do, the greatest muscle building techniques that you guys can actually implement right into your workouts just to get the best of benefits from your pulling workouts to make it a lot more harder, a lot more difficult, so you guys can really make sure that you're getting a bigger back and you're building a bigger back. So another thing that goes into this, for the reason why you're not building back muscle with pull-ups or with calisthenics in general, is because you're avoiding horizontal pulling. So example of horizontal pulling is tuck front lever pull-ups, full front lever pull-ups, maybe even Australian pull-ups if your body is straight enough. So that's also another thing that's going to make sure that you are building muscle. And if you are avoiding this, then you're really holding yourself back to potential gains and, you know, further back gains. That covers everything, guys. It was a bit weird. I started so much in this video. There's probably a lot of jump cuts. It's raining, it's throwing me off so much. So yeah, that concludes the video. Hopefully you guys learned something. If it did, make sure to comment down below any other video suggestions. We're going to come out with a lot more things. Make sure to like the video, share the video if it helps you, share it with your friends. We're trying to grow, we're trying to build this family. So yeah, thank you.
Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror and said, I'm not getting up on time, I'm not going to work on time, I'm not putting in 120% when I'm at work, I let me down? And when you get to the point where you can say you let you down, I don't care. Listen to me, no disrespect, I don't care about Glenn. That's not why I do what I do, and I love Glenn. I don't come here and do